Drew has all his ducks in a row. Well, I guess, sir, you could call him Drew Quackentire. Yeah. Oh, come on, it was funny. Laugh. Laugh. No? Well, nevertheless, I'm John Ritland, and this is the producer with a review of WWE Crown Jewel 2023. Let me know your thoughts on this show in the comments, please. And yes, I know this review is delayed because I was at work. I had to earn a lot of money to get this sweet boy, this great rescue pet that is trying to put his claws through my cheek currently, more food and more stuff and everything, and just get him a whole bunch of good stuff. And look how appreciative he is. Adopt, don't shop, by the way. Okay, fine. Okay. Just go ahead and lay down. But yes, WWE Crown Jewel 2023 from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, from an arena that was very unwieldy and strangely laid out. And I'm not even knocking anybody that likes the arena over there, but it was a strange setup. I mean, don't get me wrong, the crowd was really goddamn electric. What the hell am I still doing with these things on? It's like almost 6 p.m. as I'm recording this. But anyway, yeah. Apparently it opened like just 4 years ago and obviously hasn't been used all that much because of the pandemic. So, yeah, the Saudi Arabia crowd, absolutely goddamn insane for quite a bit of it. I mean, they popped for a lot of people and they were really up. So, Sami Zayn got a big old pop. Monster pop. Bet he was thrilled. That was cool. He faced off against J.D. McDougal. That's what I'm going to start calling him right now. That's about the best name I can come up with. Sammy got a big old pop. He was clearly the guy that they were rooting for. JD is not bad, but I don't really find him all that interesting. He's just a mini version of Balor. And, you know, there was the Haluva kick, Blue Thunderbomb, 1, 2, 3, as the producer's just wondering what the hell are you talking about wrestling over there. I need food, even though you have food there, damn it. But anyway, yeah, Sammy gets a win during the kickoff match, and then we go to the package for Rollins and Drew, the tremendous size of Drew McIntyre's package. Stop thinking about it. You know who you are. I know you're thinking about it. So, Byron was the ring announcer, and you know what? He did a good job. He did a good job. So, Rollins got a big old pop. Whoa, whoa. Drew has his sword out, ready to do the bidding of the Crown Prince. I'm sorry, that's the one joke I'll say right there. And Rollins and Drew had a match for the secondary World Heavyweight Championship, and look, they work well together. There were some big moves, big pops. Crowd was really into it. They were cheering both guys, but obviously Rollins was more the guy they were going for. And Drew targeting the back. Did you know that Seth Rollins has a bad back? I know. And then Drew does have all his ducks in a row. Again, Drew Quackentire. It was funny. That's why I'm saying it. Stop saying that it's not funny over there, sir. You know it's funny. Rollins does fire back. He does get a nice, second rope moonsault, acai moonsault inside, so that was pretty good. Big superplex, and then the step shot to the back, and then a side slam on the apron, not the hardest part of the ring, no! And then they break out the big moves. Pedigree, super kick, stomp for 2, big claymore, 1, 2, kick out. And then we get the mist, a mist claymore, not a claymore into the mist. That would be weird. And a pedigree and a stomp, 1, 2, 3. That was good stuff. As far as like an opening match, it's not going to be in my favorite matches of the year list, but it was a fine opener for the main show, even though they already saw Sammy and JD. Drew is turning heel soon. Priest then shows up to cash in, and then Sammy shows up in a hoodie and says, "Ha ha, motherfucker, I'm going to take your briefcase." And that's it. So, he just runs through the crowd, and the crowd's like, "We'll protect you." And they probably would have, so it's probably a good thing Priest didn't bother to go chase him for very long. So then we get the 5-way women's championship match for is it the WWE World Women's Championship that Rhea has? I think it's the World Women's Championship. The producer is as far over as he can possibly get. Like that's going to stop me from getting you in a minute. But Rhea, who, my God, Rhea got a hell of a goddamn entrance. They needed more guys with goblets. If that is a religious thing over there, I do apologize, but I just, like, that was a long, long entrance to just get to Rhea. This is my brutality, and then everybody's just thinking, yeah, brutality, ha 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 ha. I don't know why they would be talking like that and all energetic. But Rhea, Zoe, Raquel, Shayna, and Nia. That hair on Nia was a choice. Could we have told the government that Nia spoke up about women's rights so maybe she would stay there? That's mean, but nevertheless. Nia wrestles like a camel with a leaky hump, and not even the good kind of sloppy, leaky hump that some people enjoy. It just... Rhea just, my God, Rhea just looked great. Looked absolutely great. Yeah, this wasn't very good. It was a series of moves. Not a lot of psychology to this. Nia really didn't do much of anything. Didn't take the pin either, which makes me fear that Rhea and Nia are going to have a match. A singles match. And Rhea is not a magician. She is not going to be able to get anything out of Nia. A Tower Dune spot and a Riptide off the top. I believe Zoe hit into Shayna and Raquel, and then Shayna got pinned. We couldn't have even pinned Raquel? Couldn't have even pinned Zoe? I just don't understand. Why would you not pin Zoe? Sir, why do you think they did not pin Zoe? I need you to tell me why they didn't pin. Why didn't they pin Zoe? Why didn't they pin her? Huh? Why didn't they pin Zoe? You just... Look, you gotta chime in here because the camera loves you. The viewers love you. So they did a tourism vid for Riyadh. You think we should go to Riyadh sometime, sir? Okay. You think I should leave the house anytime soon? See, he has the same response to that. Okay, fine. Wait. Actually, hang on. John Cena, ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba. You made me drop my notes, ba 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 ba. Is it John Cena's last match? Fine. Don't tell me anything. Anyway, this is such a professional production that I have going on here. Cena and Solo. To quote Boyz II Men, we have come to the end of the road. Cena targeted the arm to try and take away the Samoan spike, and he couldn't even do the STF. He had to do a crossface variation. At least he's not like another wrestler / family man that won the Rumble from the number one position. Nevertheless, Cena does fire up and does the usual stuff. He did do a nice crossbody, and he did do a choke slam out of nowhere. I didn't expect that. 1-2 kick out. They said Solo Sikoa has left Cena a pile of mess in the corner. And if you didn't guess that was Michael Cole saying that, I don't know what to tell you. So then, Solo proceeds to hit about 18 million spikes and gets the victory. And Cena leaves under his own power for the last time. I think Mania 40 will be it. He doesn't need to do anymore. He doesn't have any more to prove. There you go. WWE Experience coming to Riyadh, January 2024. Okay. They're going to fly stars over there and have them do meet and greets and stuff like that and whatever. Hey, it's one way of doing it. You know what? If the fans get an enjoyment out of it, whatever. But regardless of the whole deal and the $50 million from the government, just say, put on a show. The fans, the citizens over there deserve to experience this stuff. And hopefully they have a great time. And maybe it means a lot to kids, and kids can grow up and be wrestlers. So anyway, yes, that's the Cena Solo match. It went 6 minutes longer than it needed to. It did not need to go 16 minutes. I don't know. Miz is here, and he introduces Ibrahim. I don't know who this guy is. Apparently he's an actor, comedian, and stuff like that. He's popular over there. They like him. Him and Miz talk a little bit. It's Miz TV, and then Grayson Waller shows up. And then instantly, the set people are there to do the Grayson Waller effect. And then they jaw jack back and forth a little bit. The actor guy gets involved, hits a kick after taking a bump, and then skull crushing finale, and then hits a variation of the People's Elbow. That was certainly a segment. The home crowd liked it. I didn't know what the fuck to make of it, but whatever. They liked it. And then Logan Paul shows up in some kind of dirt, desert vehicle, souped up kind of like Mad Max. What a day. What a wonderful day, or glorious day, or whatever the hell the quote of that was. I just remember Charlize Theron looking fucking incredible in that movie. Logan Paul arrives. Ray arrives to a pop. And Ray and Logan Paul for the U.S. Championship. I knew what was going to happen, and I'm disappointed, but I'm not surprised. They just kind of destroyed everything with Ray and Santos. Or did they? Maybe Santos actually betrayed Ray without Ray knowing it. So one-upping early on. The boxing skills, from all the fixed boxing matches that Logan has done. Look, as much as I'd knock Logan Paul as a piece of shit, an NFT scammer, and an animal abandoner, and the Japanese suicide forest stuff, that whole thing, that Japanese forest, as much as I knock that, and as much as I will knock him for being a piece of shit person, he takes this stuff seriously. He takes it very, very seriously. There was a post spot. He hit it full force. There was a dive through the corner. Ray was working his ass off to try and, build Logan up there. I mean, Logan was there for everything. There was even a point where Ray almost landed on his head and Logan caught him and hit a power slam. That was good because it's showing that Ray probably shouldn't do this much longer. And then we get a fall away slam moonsault. Or moonsault fall-away slam, whatever you want to call it. Hangman Page has done something like that. Logan hit a lot crisper. Logan also doesn't have the mileage on his body in the ring that Hangman does, and Hangman hits a good one. So, then we get, a code red for 2. One of Logan's goons, idiots. To me, anyway, it's going to be associated with Logan Paul as pretty much a fucking idiot. And the guy kind of looked like he should be on some kind of registry and shouldn't be allowed within 500 yards of a school. But he hands him Nux, and then Santos shows up after the Nux end up outside, and he steps on the Nux, and then he's gonna go attack. But he conveniently puts the Nux right there, where Logan just happens to fall, and he gets the Nux. The referee doesn't see any of this, because the referee apparently was distracted by a shiny object. And then 619, and out of the splash, boom, punch, 1, 2, 3, and we're not going to see the U.S. title much until Mania. Because Logan's holding that thing till Mania. They wouldn't give it to him just to hold it until the Rumble. I think they're probably going to end up having LA Knight beat him. Is that going to make the U.S. title mean anything? No. The U.S. title hasn't really meant anything for a while anyway. Hadn't meant anything since when Theory had it. I forgot he was U.S. champion. So, yeah, he gets Logan a belt. Guy's a fucking idiot, but I'm not surprised it happened. So, I'm not reviewing that much of SmackDown anyway, so I won't have to worry about watching some of this stuff. Bianca is bound and determined to win tonight because she beat Bayley she laid Bayley out on the announcer's table on last night's Raw, or last night's SmackDown rather. Which I saw clips. I don't care. Crowd popped for the pyro and the whipping sounds and all that. And Io, my God, she is feeling herself, and I realize I probably should have worded that better. Io and Bianca, WWE Women's Championship, and look, it was not as good as the match in Puerto Rico. Bianca also was selling her knee because that's what got taken out a few months ago. So Io focuses on the knee. Also, the women having to be basically covered almost, except for their head and their hands covered, and everything because, oh no, women can't show skin. You might get some people going absolutely insane. Whatever. Yeah, they respect women over there. Anyway, so there's a stretch muffer. I think that's what it's called. An alley-oop by Bianca. They were doing some good stuff here. It was more storyline based, and it seemed like they were just kind of limping along to get to the finish here. Bayley, my goodness. Just trust me. I'm here to help you. Trust me. Absolutely trust me. And then a moonsault to the outside. Bayley distracts, and then suddenly Io accidentally nails Bayley, not meaning to, and then suddenly Kairi Sane is back. Thankfully on the brand that Nia is not on, so Nia can't brain her like the, useless, leaky, humped individual that she is. And Kairi Sane hits a forearm that Cole called a knee, because Cole doesn't know what anatomy is, anatomy as it were. And a moonsault, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so Io won, Kairi Sane and Io are together, and commentary conveniently pointed out that the last time that Kairi Sane was there was Bayley laid her out. Oh, we're getting this. We're getting Io and Kairi as a team. I wouldn't mind seeing that. So, there was a nice, you got to see the Kairi Sane elbow drop. Cody gets a big pop and faces Priest in a match that was filled with shenanigans, and he won with 3 crossroads. Also, Jey Uso showed up. War Games is coming to Survivor Series. LA Knight gets a big pop and some pyro. Roman's entrance takes about 14 years. Roman and Knight in a match that, look, there were elements that weren't bad. I'm sorry, I'm kind of sick of the Roman Reigns' formula. And, look, the man's treated like a star. I don't fault him for the schedule that he has, but they got to get the title on somebody deserving, and that is not Cody, but they will put it on Cody. And Knight did some good stuff, and then later, after a superplex, he hit the LA Knight elbow, and then Jim Uso showed up, and then Jim Uso got laid out, and then a spear through the barricade, spear in the ring, 1, 2, 3, and that's it. That's all I have to say. The producer is not very happy right now because he is wanting to go out and kill an animal in protest, and that's probably what he'll end up doing. But yeah, that is the end of the WWE 2023 Crown Jewel review. If that made any grammatical sense, I'll be amazed. Okay, whatever. The producer's like, I don't want to see you. I'm going to go away. So, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Ritland, and I'll see you soon.